What's the first one you want to start?
To both of you guys, Coach remarked that he didn't particularly care for the response in the second half. Didn't think the team handled it very well. Obviously on the sideline, on the field, what did you guys feel like happened in that second half as things kind of got away from you?
I mean, we just got to make sure the leaders are, in that moment stepping up and making sure, we keep the main thing, that type of deal. I would say, we just got to stay focused and make sure we keep our faith.
I'm piggyback on what LT said. I agree. We just got to stay up and stay together and execute and do our part.
All right.
Darrell, you guys, it seemed like you guys were hanging in there at halftime. It's a 5-point game, and then they have the turnover and punch it in, and then their next drive, they go down and score. Is it just momentum? Kind of, did you guys feel like you lost momentum at that point?
I wouldn't say that because, my coach specifically always teach us to screen. So I just feel like we just got to go out there and do what we got to do. At the end of the day, it fall back on us. So we got to go out there and execute.
Eric?
Just LT, you guys had a bunch of mistakes, like some holding calls, tip passes that get picked off. Are you seeing those things in practice, or you feel like it's just kind of snowballing in games?
I mean, I feel like we just got to stay focused on our fundamentals. Things show up every now and again. I wouldn't say we see it too much in practice, but, in that moment, we just got to be focused on our fundamentals and execute, like Darrell said.
Jordan?
For both of you guys, obviously the season isn't going how you would have wanted it to. Is it difficult to stay together on the sideline? What was the mood like in the locker room right now?
I mean, I feel like we put so much into this program. We just want the best for the program. We're not too much looking ahead or looking out things or standing on the outside or whatever, but we're just focusing on, inside and being our best every day. So we just going to go back to work.
Great.
I agree with what LT said. I feel like at the end of the day on the sideline, me specifically, I was encouraging, other guys were encouraging. So at the end of the day, we can't let the situation control how we feel and how we act. At the end of the day, it's a business. We're going to keep our head on and keep working.
LT, Coach Darrell's talked a few times about just feeling the offensive identity hasn't come together yet. It feels like that's been a thing. The identity's been there pretty much your entire time at Florida State. What do you think's been the problem that hasn't just connected this season?
I mean, honestly, I just feel like it's the little things. We hurt ourselves a couple times today. With a couple penalties and self-inflicted, things that happen during the game. But I feel like it's there. We just got to execute, man. We just got to, focus on the little things and the details and execute in the moment.
Darrell, after a great performance by the defense last week, was today really disappointing for you guys? And what do you think went wrong from last week to today?
Execution at the end of the day, they wasn't out staring it. We just got to set this bar and just go get it. It was no different. It's just us got to go out there and just play our game.
Anything else? Eric?
LT, you guys got some young guys in as the game went on, Landon, a touchdown, and a couple other guys. Do you think some of those guys are ready to help kind of push the offense a little bit?
I mean, those guys, they're growing and learning every day, and I feel like, whenever their time and whenever they're really ready, the coach will call their number, and I feel like they'll make the play or execute in the moment.
Anything else? All right.
You guys, from where this program was 8-10 months ago, it's probably hard for you guys to imagine how you guys could be here right now. What do you guys have? Do you guys have to do anything different in terms of practice? Are you guys questioning what you guys are doing, or how do you expect to turn it around?
I mean, honestly, I feel like we just, like we've been saying the whole time, we just gotta, put it together. We just gotta go out there and let the practice translate to the game. So it's just all about putting in that work and being consistent with it and executing in that moment. That's really what it is.
A couple more going to Jordan.
LT, kind of following up on that, is there one thing that you can point to of why you guys haven't been able to put it together? Because it feels like, you guys were on the cusp the last couple of weeks, but it still hasn't happened yet.
I would say the details, those little things that people may not, see on the outside or things like that. It'll be little techniques and other issues that we just need to get fixed. But we're good though.